my journaling friend. I wanted to show you this journal because I finished decorating all the pages. I haven't written all the way through it yet, but because my goal is always to pre-decorate my pages, I'm ready to graduate into my next journal. And look, it came yesterday. This is a new one from Archer and Olive. I don't remember what the name is, but same size. I really like this larger size. So it's new. Look, it even creaks when you open it. It's just dying to be decorated. So I want to get started in it, but before I do, I thought I'd just show you what I did in this one. Even though it's not totally written in yet, much of it is. So this is a flip through. This journal I use in my morning quiet time. So usually the boxes have scriptures in them, and then I journal and write my prayers out. I like to make these Dutch doors. I wish I could tell you where all this stuff is from. If there's something particular that you want to know, I'll like try to remember. My memory's terrible, but I can try to remember where I got stuff from. If I were more organized, I would be able to tell you exactly, but I don't. I do know that these were from Archer and Olive. I like to buy stuff from Journal Say, Soto Studios, the Washi Tape Shop, Happy Planner, Temu, just pretty much anywhere. This is one of my favorite things to do, these waterfall tabs, because it's quick, but yet pretty. I don't remember why I didn't write in there. I just must have ran out of time that morning. But this is one of my favorite tapes right here, this script washi. I think it's cool looking. So these are some Dutch doors. I just did one Dutch door here. This was so exciting. This was from the packing material from a Planny Thing order. And I thought that was so cute that I just saved the wrapping that she used and cut it to make little edges. And then I do remember that these stickers were from Happy Planner. These little roller skates were from Pip Sticks. And this was more of this paper from Planny Thing. This was something I just kind of tried. This is thin washi that I just ran in long strips. Actually, I went with a highlighter first and made lines that way, and then used thin washi to make it sort of checkerboardy or whatever. So I liked that. I thought it turned out well. This I do remember was from Casthetic Plans. It reminded me of like the 60s and 70s, doesn't it? Her stickers are already layered like this. Like this is one large sticker, so it already has the boxes with the little flower thing behind it. It's really good. I really like that. These are also some more Dutch doors. This was at a time when, right after my mother passed away. And so I started getting cards in the mail. And from some people, I just saved them and stuck them in here as just mementos. This was one of my favorite ones to make because look at this. I didn't adhere the butterflies all the way. So they're kind of flappy. It's an idea I got from Amy at Amy Plans Things. She has a lot of creative ideas, and I stole that from her, so I can't take credit for that. I don't think I did any flappies over here. Oh yeah, I did. There's one. Then back to the waterfall tabs, which is, like I said, one of my favorites. This was kind of a junk journal-y type spread. This was a printable actually from Amy Plans Things as part of her Patreon group. So I like the colors in these, really muted colors. This is a horizontal Dutch door where the flaps go up and down instead of side to side. I think these navy blue ones were from Keleva Plan. I am remembering some of these actually. Here's another sympathy card that came in the mail from a dear friend with a little poem and stuff. So I saved that. And I think these girls were from the washi tape shop. I'm not totally sure, so don't quote me on that. And here's another one that I don't know how I must have thought that I had filled it up, and I started a new spread. And anyway, it's kind of sad that I wasted those pages, but I remember that this is from Archer and Olive, that washi there. Here's another horizontal Dutch door. These are really cool, but you got to be careful because when you start to trim this, sometimes you might accidentally clip that binding. So I'll do a little tutorial in a video one of these times about these horizontal Dutch doors. For some reason, I was during my journaling or devotional or prayer, a song came to mind, and so I wrote the lyrics. I looked them up, wrote the lyrics, and added that in there as a way to kind of, I just wanted to remember that. Here's some more. Actually, I normally don't put photos, but it was my son's birthday, and so I put some pictures on there. Okay, this was one of my most favorite ones to make because look at the shimmery, and this is PET tape where it's all kind of plasticky back there, but I trimmed it. I just loved it. I loved using all those different colors. Big tabs. So that was fun to make. Pink on the other side. Okay, this was a plant type spread. I printed these. I bought these little cactus things from some Etsy shop. I don't remember. If you really want to know, I could look it up for you. You just put it in the comments and I'll look up things if you see something that you really like. Okay, this was a new deal for me that I had never done before, but it's like a faux Dutch. It's like a fold out. So this is like a window. So I put a cute sticker back behind there, and then, well, before that note was in there, and then there's a window and the sticker back there. Either way, you flap. And then the same down here, sticker here and there. So, and then this was the same deal. A song came to my mind and I printed out the lyrics and put it on a cute card and added it to my journal. And here we go with another horizontal. These were from, I think these were the washi tape shop, these little buildings. Aren't those cute? Did another little scene down here and it had little cars. That's supposed to be like a road or something. Put one of the little houses down there. This one was fun to make. These were printables from Amy Plans Things. You can get these on her website. These little hot air balloons and washi strips and everything. The squares, all of it. It's like a kit. So that one was really fun to make too. I think this is when I first finally started taking pictures and putting them on Instagram, which I don't really do. Instagram isn't really my jam. I much prefer YouTube, but I did start taking pictures then, I remember. So this was a plant spread. I loved it too. These were from, I think, Soto Studios. And here we go back to Aesthetic Plans. Her little layered deals where they're already pre-layered. So handy. And some more waterfall tabs. This was a printable that I did. I bought it from Etsy and printed them and then cut them out. I just wanted to try that. I'd never done it before. I think if I did it again, I would make something more interesting for that frame to rest on, but I don't know. It's fine. It was fun to play with. And then I'm pretty sure these were Live Love Posh, maybe? I don't know. But they're all these little planner, like these little crafty cards and planner stuff, washi tape. This was, anyway, some notes. I did a video on adding notes to your journal, and I used this document repair tape that's really clear to attach it. And then here's some more of these little tabs and Dutch doors that were fun to do too. I liked using the thin washi as a border right there. That's something that I don't think of very often, but I'm glad I did that. And then that brings us up to, this is where I am, where I need to write tomorrow morning. And then I'll show you the rest, which are all blank, but you can still get an idea. These were Live Posh, I'm pretty sure. These little flower market type stickers. I liked putting these down the center. I thought that's fun to do. So it definitely breaks up. Here's one page, here's one day, here's another day, if that's important to you. Another waterfall tab. I just like when you have a collection of really cool tape, you know? It's just a great way to use up your tape too, honestly. So there's that one. These were little strips of paper. I think I've done a video early on in my channel, like one of the earliest videos I ever did, about these little rectangle pieces of paper and making little edges pieces for them, kind of a mosaic. And then just using washi. See, multiple strips of washi here. I like that. Different, you know, colors or whatever, patterns is what I was trying to think. Okay, now this is also a Live Love Posh, I'm pretty sure. Not the washi, I don't know where the washi came from, but these are cute, just peachy. And just one Dutch door there. Again, I'm pretty sure these are Live Love Posh too. This was a multiple, like, I don't do this very often because honestly, I usually screw it up. But I was really proud of myself that I did that right there. So maybe I'll try it again. I'm getting to where I'm doing less daring things. I don't want to be that way. I don't want to do something just because it's easy and quick. Like, I want to do some challenging things. So I'm going to do that. There's the last page of that. Now this one was the very last, and I loved this so much because I love Care Bears. I loved them when I was a little girl. I still love them, all that. This was a pack from Temu that had gobs of Care Bear stickers. I still have them. So I kind of have been waiting to where it's been long enough that I can do the Care Bears again. So maybe it'll be the last spread in my new book too. But I just found some brightly colored, like washi, that would go with it. I mean, you really can't pick the wrong color. If it's bright, it'll work, you know. All these cute little Care Bears. And that's it. This was for Archer and Olive. I don't think it's available anymore, but they have other beautiful journals that you could choose from, like my new one. So my next video will be my first spread and my new journal. But in the meantime, you can watch this video where I'm making another creative journal spread.